What is going on, guys? It's Baseblade 101 here, and a bit of a different one, if you like, from the start of this. We are looking at the 1v1 area in the HQ. So, today I thought we'd just talk a little bit more about everything in life, really. Obviously, with the Depression series, we'll keep it running, but this isn't what this one's about today. Let's think of something. Okay, so we'll talk about first year at high school. Let's talk about one of my biggest abiding memories, which I would say put me on the path that I'm on today. And it's got to have been when me and my daughter's mother broke up. It hit me hard, to a degree that everything was okay. Well, I thought it was okay, and then I found out later on that it wasn't, and it gave me, it hit me hard, like I say, really badly. I wouldn't say it put me on the path of the depression that I've got, but it would definitely helped in the way of trying to feel sad, because I got super stressed out, obviously, because I didn't know what was going to happen with life, and I ended up with something that's called a peptic stomach ulcer, and it got to the point where it affected every aspect of my life. I was in a really well paying job at the time, doing door-to-door sales, but I was still on a wage, and some weeks I could easily enough roll in a K per week, just off commission. And yeah, everything seemed to be going okay, but then obviously life happened, and yeah, decided we weren't going to be a unit anymore, which is something I do genuinely want in life, because I have got a lot of love to give, and just nobody wants it because I'm ugly as hell, and that's all people ever say. When you see all these memes and shit on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you're on about, oh my god, if I could have a guy who makes me laugh, then nothing else would matter, LOL. It's full of bullshit. I mean, everybody's guilty of it. You take people on face value, and that's it. I mean, it's like I said, if you talk, honestly, if you see me in the street, I sometimes do look like a bit of a tramp, just because it's either I don't take care in how I dress or how I look. It's just that's my style. Some people call it shabby chic, I'll call it shabby street, because it definitely ain't chic. But if you get to talking to me and get to know me, as everybody will tell you, and I've said in previous videos, I'm one of the kindest and nicest people on the planet. But nobody ever does take that time, because nobody cares. If you don't look the part, you ain't being any part, and that's a damn shame. I've learned that, I would say, the hard way, but to be fair, it's been pretty easy, because that's what everybody ever does to me. Even if they try and do it reverse. I mean, there's a lot of times when I won't reveal myself to people. I'll see if they want to get to know me first. I mean, come on, it's not pretty hard. If you know my name, you can Google it, shoot a picture of me, will pop up somewhere. But I will see. It is a bit weird, really. I mean, a lot of people going about these social experiments and them just pranks so people can piss people off, but I sort of do it as a little bit of a testing ground, because I'll talk to people, get to know them, let them get to know me, and yeah, they're always nice and fine and everything, but then they either see me or meet me, and then it's like, hell no. And I've got to say, one of the earliest parts of this, when I found this out, was with a really good friend that she is now anyway. And we met at a club. Was talking for months, if not years. Met in a club, and she just thought, hell no. Great, you is a nasty looking mofo, I've got nothing more to do with it in that way. And to be fair, that's pretty much been the way it is ever since within life. Don't get me wrong, I have had relationships in between that up until this, say, about 3 years ago, but there has always been, like I say, a motivation behind it. It's either been money, love, money, lust, somewhere to live, or something or other. There's never been a normal thing behind it. There's always been a little catch, always a little bit of a niche. And like I say, that is such a sad thing, and it does get me down a bit, but it is something that I've become used to a hell of a lot. So like I say, it's something I do experiment with. But as I digress, and yeah, this also absolutely ruined my life, because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't work, I couldn't function, I couldn't move. Hey, look at that bronze star, because I'm also and top. But yeah, it absolutely crippled me, and I would say that my immune system never really fully got over it, because like I say, it did stop me functioning. It got to the point that this stomach ulcer started cutting off the blood supply in my stomach, and even my doctor said this, he said, you aren't far off from a complete shutdown, because it was getting that big in my stomach that it would, like I say, it was cutting off the blood supply there, and unless I had something done about it ASAP, then that could have been the end. And looking back on it, I'm pretty ecstatic with the help I did get at that time, because otherwise, Christ, I'd have been absolutely screwed now. But as I was saying, I am a firm believer in that I've only ever got to be around anybody with anything that's illness related, and I will contract it. I can't give it away for love nor money. So recently I've had gastroenteritis. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I know I'm linguistically fantastic and lyrically great, but some words I can't put out properly. I've had this near enough twice in the past few months, and since before then, the last time I really got ill was about 4 years ago, and that was something totally unrelated. But yeah, I could pick up a cold or anything with it being about 3 miles or somebody with it. It's an absolute annoyance, and I do believe it all does stem back from this and knocking my immune system quite a large bit. But like I say, that's something that shaped the way I am now, because I have tried to build my immune system back up. I ain't that carefree with like sanitising my hands and that whenever I do anything or whatnot, because you unless you actually get, this how your immune system builds up, unless you actually get it and your body can reject it, then there's no way your body actually fighting it, because they can't fight it, it doesn't know what it is. But like I say, it does affect every day-to-day life, and I know that some people are a firm believer in it, and I can't say I'm a massive one, but with the depression it don't help either, because if you're low and you're feeling low, your body's low, your immune system's low, it's a spiralling sort of thing. But there you go. And yeah, it is something, health wise, it is something I do struggle with, but I always do try my best. I won't, when people wonder about, oh, but you can still go to work and all this, don't get me wrong, I do work, and I've always worked, but I won't, it's my good nature, so I won't infect other people with it. I mean, like with this gastroenteritis, because I do work in a call centre, the doctors did recommend that I don't actually go near anybody else for the next 72 hours, but I think that my work expected me to go in, but then again I've got the risk of infecting hundreds if not thousands of other people within the building because of a hot desking policy where you don't have your own desk and you have to just share with everybody else. And I personally do believe that that is a bit bad, just because it's one of them things. You can pass on anything to anybody, and not everybody is going to sterilise a desk or clean it. The cleaners ain't always going to be able to do it, and it's a terrible state of mind, but it is what it is. And I have been, oh God, when I was a lot younger, I have been punished by works for it, because why should I get other people ill, and why can't I have my time of being, you know what I mean? It's just so strange. But like I said, I do believe it all stems back from having this peptic ulcer. But part of life, and it was something I had to live with. Now, apparently it is still there. If I do get overstressed, then it can obviously flare back up, which is why I am, like I said, I know that I'm about to do stuff for depression and whatnot, but I don't let it stress. What happens, happens. I'll get upset, I'll get sad, I'll get that veil of sadness come out of me, whereas I can just sit there and cry my eyes out. But it happens. But I don't get too stressed about it, because I have had it flare up. Not recently, but I have had it flare up when I have been overstressed, and it's never ever another good feeling, because it does grind you to a halt. It can stop you. And by the way, I do apologise if there are some words that I do say that you don't really fully understand. It's because I'm from an area of the UK called the West Midlands, another smaller section called the Black Country, and we do have our own sort of little dialects. If you ever heard anybody in England speak, then you do know that there is quite a few different dialects running from right at the top, from good old Scotland all the way down to south where you go towards Devon and Cornwall. They've all got their own different accents. I think that was a bit more Welsh than anything else, but do apologise. Down south it's a bit more like Doc Martin, sort of like this. I do apologise if I've offended anybody with my accent, but yeah, I do them a lot. Oh, look at this, I am on a proper kill streak. Oh, but I do digress. So there you go, a bit more background into me and my life and how it all runs. So like I said it before, the way I got over it was, do apologise better, the way I got over this was once again gaming, friends, laughing. I mean, as well, when I had that Pepsi also, I wasn't allowed to eat spicy food, and that was a big no. Or drink alcohol, which, like I said, I grew up in a pub, not really that fussed about nowadays, but at the time it was a big deal. So, as we all know, the video is coming to an end. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, leave any feedback down below, please do so. Click the links for all the competitions and that, and yeah, much love and peace out.